The chairman of 15th Finance Commission of India, Sri N.K. Singh, has recently said to the government of India to increase the recapitalization of banks in the next 5 years, considering the erosion of banking sector in India due to the bad loans. A very good afternoon, friends. So today I will talk about the topic that is recapitalization of banks. Friends, we all know that this coronavirus pandemic, it has severely affected the balance sheets of all the companies and their loan repayment capabilities. This is expected to affect the public sector banks of India in a highest level, which had already been battling a high level of non-performing assets and the bad loans. Now coming to the what exactly the recapitalization means. Then recapitalization of banks, it means the infusion of capital amount into the public sector banks or the state-run banks of India in order to ensure the financial sufficiency norms or standards of the public sector banks. In India, the majority of the shareholders of public sector banks lies with the government. So it is the responsibility of the government to ensure the financial stability of all the public sector banks in India. Now coming to the why there is a need of recapitalization of banks, what are the problems with our banking structure? Then the first problem is the loan defaulters or the bad loans, which is also called as non-performing assets. In India, a large number of people, they took loan for opening their business, and due to their business does not grow, they are not able to pay back their loan. And the second problem is the economic fugitive offenders such as Vijay Mallya, Nirav Modi and Mehul Choksi. Those people who took a large amount of loans from Indian public sector banks and moved to another country. So these people are known as the fugitive economic offenders. So all these factors increases the tension or the stress on the Indian public sector banks, and that's why the government needed to infuse some capital amount into the public sector banks so ensure the well functioning of the public sector banks in India. The public sector banks in India still enjoy the trust of public even though it is going through the severe and worst level of crisis. It is only because the government has given the assurance of recapitalization. Now coming to the conclusion or how to strengthen our Indian financial system or Indian banking system. Then first of all, the government need to take the strong measures to take the recovery of the loans from the offenders. In India, the banks will have to take the serious step in order to loan recovery from the defaulters, and government have taken a step in order to control the fugitive economic offender, that is the Fugitive Economic Offender Act 2018, that will allow the government or the banks to confiscate all the properties of offender in India.